Morning, episode 36 of the Asana Morning Podcast with a French toast. Today I want to talk about priorities and the fact that it's actually okay to not be able to do everything, especially in Asana. If you have a priority system like a drop down with high, medium and low, sometimes you might feel guilty not to work on anything medium or low. But I think, in my opinion, that's perfectly normal. If you define priorities and if you spend your day only working on high priority items, that's okay. And that discussion was inspired to me by my co-founder, because we talked about the inbox and how we could be overwhelmed by messages. And he was telling me that he always wanted to do things he was notified about, even though it wasn't a priority. And if he didn't do that right away, it would never get done, because it would go into his list and it would go down pretty low in the list. And that's perfectly normal to me. I told him, actually, if it's not a priority, why would you spend time working on it? Even if you got notified by someone, this is not your priority. And the other person should share with you their priority, just to make sure that this is actually something they have to work on. But for example, in my case, I always try to follow my energy and motivation. So sometimes during the day, I would work on something that is not a priority at all, just because I have very little energy, but I do have some time. So I try to still make sure that things move forward on every front. So I would work on something that is not a priority. And sometimes that would notify other people as well, but this is not a priority for them either. So there's no reason for them to work on this, even though I did. So I try to explain to him that it's perfectly normal if what I'm asking him to do goes at the bottom of the list. That's just the rule of the game. You have a priority system, you have to stick with it and only work with what's a top priority. In my case, for example, in the My Task view, I have sections around priorities. I have top priority, important and secondary. And I spend most of my days only doing top priority things, and it's perfectly fine. Sometimes I would look at the other sections just to be able to complete a few stuff, but I don't have to. So if you have a priority system, stick to it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.